Hi everyone, so I have another scrapbook video for you today. So I'm going to scrap these two pictures of my dog on our trip. And I wanted to use that white with the gold paper there, and then I went looking through all my papers to find what I wanted. So I ended up using this yellow, I think it's from Simple Stories, and this red that was a scrap that was in my packet. So I'm just going to cut down this paper. And that one came from the Heidi Swap packet that I had in the previous videos. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to arrange the layout here with these photos as well. So yeah, and then I'm going to just pull out some of my 8x8 pads to find some papers because I know I wanted like a yellow, a red, and like a gray for this layout. So I'm just going to glue the papers down. Sorry I don't know like all the name brands of these papers. I don't really pay that much attention to them when I'm pulling them out and things. I just have all my papers organized by color and then I just pull out what appeals to me. So I'm going to just trim down these photos to be 4x4. I wanted to kind of crop out some of these extra things that were in these photos as well. And I thought they would look better on the layout. They fit. Excuse me. So here I pulled out some washi tape. I believe I couldn't tell you where I got that from or where it's from because a lot of my stuff is so old. But anyways, so I wanted to pull down that washi tape to kind of ground that those photos there to the paper. Just kind of give it a little grounding visual and also to the edge of the paper. So here I'm going to pull out a stamp from Kelly Purkey. This one I do know is the Spring Break one of her kit. I think it was in March. And I also pulled out some cards there, journaling or 3x4 cards that I have a big old pile of them in my stash too. That a lot of them came from the Messy Box and Kelly Purkey kit. So here I'm just going to cut down these cards because I just wanted to use parts of them as well. I just wanted to get different types of words, so I'm going to use those, kind of cleaning it up there on the edge as well. And then I'm going to circle punch the adventure to kind of make it like a little badge. So now I'm still thinking about how I'm going to put all these embellishments on to the layout, and I kind of just marked in there sleep all day. That was the stamp that I used. I kind of marked in there so it knows that's what it was. So now I'm going to stamp as well onto one of those little scraps of red that I cut off. And what does it say? I can't remember because I did this layout a few days ago and I don't have it in front of me. Oh, rest. That's right. And so I'm just going to kind of tear it to give it a little edge there. And then I have pulled out some label stickers and my font here. So I really wanted to use those Amy Tangerine ones. They're like a cloth or fabric type ones, and I've had them forever and ever in my stash. And so I saw them, I really wanted to use them into this layout. So I'm going to be playing around with the title because I couldn't figure out what my title wanted to be. And again, as you can see, I pulled out some more things that I want maybe add as embellishments for this layout. So I also had to take a break in this layout and come back to it at a later date just because I couldn't think of a title and just because things were going on in life, so that I had to take a break from the layout. So I just came back to working on it the next day. So here I'm just thinking about what I want to do. I really wanted to spell out my dog's name, but of course the two letters that I need to use to make any title that I wanted to was H and T, and I didn't have any of those. So I'm just thinking too, so I'm starting to pull out things, but then I was like, Jeep life, because we are traveling in my Jeep for the first time, and it was a long road trip, and so that's what I'm going to title the layout as and to incorporate that into my journaling as well. So I think I'm still trying to figure out, well, what more things am I going to add to this layout, because I didn't have a lot of embellishments that I knew that I wanted to use yet. So I'm just kind of looking through all my stuff for some more things to pull into this to use to embellish. And I do kind of like to keep my embellishments minimal, not to have them get too crazy onto my layouts now. So I've noticed that in my last couple of layouts that I have done, and even when I look at my ones in the past that I've done recently in the past, the embellishments are not that, they're not, I guess I don't want to say overcrowding onto the page, or they're minimal. So I'm going to pop dot that thing that says adventure, and then I'm just adding a label, just a little label there for an embellishment cluster. And I notice that's what I do more, is I do little clusters of embellishments. And there's a little heart, a puppy heart. And then of course I was going to splatter to the different clusters. That white travel is still there, just laying off to the sides. They still hadn't decided where I wanted to put it onto the layout. So still adding some more splatters to the layout as well. And I have found those little orange hearts, or yellow hearts, that I wanted to add, so I'm adding those. I have found some more little stickers to add. So here I'm going to play around with that, figure out where I want to lay that travel down. So I decided right there at the top to kind of add all the papers together, and just adding some more little embellishments I've added to the other clusters. Try to add some more labels, just give it a little bit of a small embellishment cluster. So add in another heart as well. I was trying to use these little corner pockets, but I couldn't get one to work. And now I'm going to I knew I was probably going to use some sequins on here. I had pulled out some silver sequins to just splatter on there. Excuse me. And I'm just trying to find the silver ones throughout the little packet there. And I'm going to use my little craft glue to glue them down. Not really sure what I'm doing right now. I must have been still trying to clean them up, or my dog was probably bothering me and wanted me to play with him. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to glue them down. I have just Aleene's craft glue. It's a clear. Like it's less fussy, messy. So just gluing down this, like I said, the sequins. And then I will add my journaling to it in a moment. And again, I'm going to do what I did in the other layouts. I'm going to type it up and then cut it into little pieces. So I'm just adding some little of these little period markers or something, little thingies from the alphabet stickers there, and the thickers there. So you'll see a little close-ups of them in the picture in the end. So yeah, I'll be just finishing up adding my journaling. Like I said, I'll be typing it up, and then cutting them out into little strips and adding it there underneath the life. So as I'm finishing that up, I will say, if you like this video, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm really trying to get more process videos out there for you guys to watch. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. I will talk to y'all, or have another video for y'all soon.